Hey there, and welcome here at PropCoach. Here, of course, with your real estate coach, Taco. And today I'm coming to you because anytime we sit down with real estate professionals, they always have this one goal. And their goal is, I want to become the biggest, best, most successful agent in this area, in this market, in this real estate market that we're talking about. And either it's a big market or a small market, it's a certain area. They always say, I want to become the number one, I want to become the best, I want to become the most successful. And then I always go back to them and say, okay, so what does that actually mean, you becoming the number one? The number one in what? And usually that means in transactions, in the money you make, and how many properties you are able to sell. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about how do you actually become that number one property agent in your market. So first thing that you need to do is, of course, have a look who currently is the number one agent in that market. Which property agent out there is getting a biggest piece of that market share in that area. So you have to do some research. You have to go online and start figuring out who is that person. Yeah, you're going a little bit like like a little secret agent online, and you're going to do some investigation, understanding what is the number one doing. How many listings does he have? How many properties is he selling on a yearly basis? And how much market area is he or she actually covering? And by understanding that number first, now you know exactly what you need to do to actually go and surpass that person. You need to get more listings, you need to get more deals, you need to get more marketing, you need to get more of everything. Every single area that this person, the number one, is doing currently, you simply just have to do more. You need to surpass the current number one, make them number two, so that you become number one. Makes really sense, right? But yeah, it takes a little bit of time, it takes a little bit of analyzing, it takes a little bit of research time, but trust me, once you do it and understand those numbers, then exactly you can start going to the next step. The next step seems very obvious, but so little people really take this step, and that is just simply you have to make a plan. What is your plan to become that number one? Because in order that you see who is the number one right now, you have to start making that plan, and that plan has to include the following things. How much time are you going to need? How much marketing are you going to spend? How much listings are you going to acquire? How many people are you going to talk to? How many people are you going to call? And all in what time frame? Because it's all about following that plan of action and then executing on it until you become that number one. Listen, a plan is a plan, and you don't have to do very fuzzy about it. It doesn't have to be a book of 500 pages. No, it has to be like an Excel sheet where you really block out your weeks, telling yourself, this is what I need to do. This is what will get me to number one. Make that plan. Take the time to make that plan, because you will thank me forever. Because once you have that template ready and you start looking at it every day, now you really know what to do. And that brings me to the next step. Okay, the next step, everybody skips except the 1% of real estate professionals. 1% of real estate professionals will take this step because they know the importance of mental preparation. Yes, you need to mentally prepare yourself in understanding what it takes to become the number one. I mean, there can only be one number one. Do you know what I mean? One number one means that you need to outwork, outbeat, outlast, outperform, outstrategize everyone. And that needs some commitment. That needs some mental preparation. So mental preparation means two things. First of all, you need to start seeing yourself becoming the number one. See yourself looking into the future, standing on that stage and saying, I am the number one. You have to see it for yourself first, because you have to give those signals to your brain that you will become that number one. The second thing is you need to believe that you can become number one. Many people start working and they're like uncertain, they're not sure, they just don't believe in themselves. Listen. If you don't believe in yourself, you need to understand that not believing in yourself, nobody will believe in you. So believe in yourself first. Believe that you can do it. I'm here today to tell you that you can do it. But the first step is to believe in yourself first. And that brings me to the last step. The last step is do it. Yeah, simple, right? Execute. Go do it. Do the work. You now really have your plan ready. You know who you need to beat. And you are mentally prepared. So there's nothing left than just, do it. As the famous Nike brand said, do it. Just do it, right? So in order to do it, it means not do it just one day, do it 2 days, do it every day. Every day now with full commitment, wake up early, start looking at your plan and start executing on every single action point. And some days will be easy, but most days will be hard. Some days you will stop believing in yourself, and that's where you have to come back, look at your plan, pick yourself back up and start doing it again. Because the road is long and it doesn't come without any bumps, without any roadblocks, but you just have to keep pushing forward. Because in order for you to do it every single day, you must understand that your every detail of that day means you're pushing yourself forward in becoming that number one. So do that work every day and make sure that you sometimes look back and also enjoy that journey. Okay, that's it for today. That is exactly how you can become the number one property agent in your area. And if you want to have more of this, hey, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel because we will give you so many more videos in the upcoming future, but we already made so many of them in the past, so that really will enjoy your learning experience here with us at PropCoach. Hope to see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.